Hey my loves, today is going to be my March favorites. I almost said February favorites, but it is most definitely my March favorites. I know that they're a little bit late, but a lot of you guys already know. I'm not going to go on about it. Not feeling the best this month, so things are just not going the way that they normally would. But this month I have a ton of favorites to share with you guys. From like music to lifestyle things to I just knocked the straw out of my coffee and it went flying across the room to like makeup and hair stuff. So even though we're kind of into April now, I hope you guys can still get a little bit of like inspiration from things that I loved in the last month. And yeah, I'm just gonna get started and share my favorites. My favorite fragrance this month was definitely this one from Anna Sui. Now, I have a whole haul that's gonna be coming up with some Anna Sui makeup that I tried, but Scentbird reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try out some new perfumes. If you guys do not know, Scentbird is a monthly subscription service. It's just a much less expensive way to kind of expand your scent wardrobe. Scentbird offers a $14.95 a month subscription service, so $14.95, and you get a 0.27 fluid ounce bottle of your favorite scent of that month, and they have hundreds and hundreds of scents that you can try out. You can take like a quiz and they'll recommend things for you, or if you're just dying to have a sample size of any perfume that you know that you like or that you think you might like, they have so many scents to choose from. So I highly recommend their subscription service. It's such a cool way to try out new perfumes every single month without spending bukus on multiple bottles of perfume. You know, perfume can go like anywhere from $40 a bottle to like $90 or $100 or even more than that. Doing it this way is like half of the price of some rollerballs. You get a new little bottle every single month, so you're not like mixing perfumes or anything like that. It's just such a cool way to expand your wardrobe. Definitely check out some information down below on that because it is something I personally use and love. But if you're not into the whole subscription service thing, if it's not something you're positive about yet and you just want to give it a try, they do offer an a la carte service where this one is $16.95, I believe. They do come in these bottles where you can see like the fluid of the perfume, and they do put a little label on there for you. I like both bottles for different reasons. $16.95 to do it like a la carte, plus I think like $3 shipping and handling, and I got Anna Sui this month. This is definitely my favorite scent of the month. It smells so, oh my god, it's like just so girly and fruity and floral all at once. But both of those were huge scent favorites for me this month, so thank you so much to Scentbird for sponsoring my favorites this month and for sending me some new scents to try out. And again, if you guys want to check it out, I'll have some links down below. So now I'm going to get into my makeup favorites. A lot of the makeup you're going to be seeing was featured in that Get Ready With Me video that I did back, I think in like the middle of March. I wound up loving so many products that I got from Ulta during that Ebates promotion that I was doing a whole video on. And the first thing, I am wearing it today, I've been wearing it nonstop, is the Physicians Formula Super BB Hashtag Insta Ready BB Cream with SPF 30, and this is the color Light. I just feel like this has the best coverage out of any BB cream I've ever tried. I love my IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream. I feel like this is the better product and it's like half of the price. This just goes, and if you guys want to see a demo of this, I'm going to link that little Get Ready With Me down below. I kind of want to do like an individual review on this product just because I feel like there's so much to say about it. The way that it goes onto the skin, it literally just looks like a flawless second layer of skin. It provides so much coverage, it provides that SPF, it makes me feel so hydrated, and it doesn't like fade, it doesn't get patchy. I feel like I have worn this on really warm days here in Texas and I've like sweat my butt off and it has not gone anywhere. For that reason, it's in my favorites video, and also just because I haven't been enjoying full coverage foundation. When I do get ready right now, I don't want to spend a lot of time doing it. Some days I do, some days I just am so tired and I want to get ready for whatever reason, finish up whatever I need to do and then go back to sleep. But this has definitely been my base of choice this month. Speaking of Physicians Formula, again, a huge hit from them for me was this butter bronzer. And I think that Jaclyn Hill also mentioned this in her favorites video. I know Kathleen has talked about this. This is just the regular bronzer color. It smells like a beachy vacation. It's just such a nice bronzer color, and it's not very orangey in tone. I used it to contour today. My blush is a little bit heavy-handed today just because I felt like my skin looked awful. But this bronzer is just, I don't know if you guys can see, it just adds a little bit of warmth, a little bit of depth. I feel like I could use it for bronzing and contouring. I've done both. Plus, the actual formulation of this is so buttery. It's so smooth. It goes onto the skin almost like a cream product, and it blends very, very easily. So I have absolutely been loving this. I feel like that snap was super loud. But if you guys are going to do a drugstore haul of your own or anything like that, these are two brand new drugstore products that I just found have not only worked together very well, but just have become absolute staples for me. Speaking of drugstore staples, I really like this NYX Ombre Blush in the shade Strictly Chic. I'm a little bit peeved with this. The ombre is a lie. It's just an overspray, and eventually the blush is all going to become one tone, because the ombre originally went like halfway down and it's gone up so much. That really annoys me, because I feel like this is really marketed as like an ombre blush, and if it's going to be that, then why make the ombre part like an overspray, you know? I don't know, that really annoys me, but I do like this blush color a lot. It's a really nice basic like corally peach color that goes really well with that Physicians Formula bronzer. Maybe it has a tiny bit of shimmer, but I feel like it's almost undetectable on the skin. So I can like have a very natural looking cheek, or I can use my favorite highlighting product of the month, which it is in this like limited edition packaging from Christmas, but I have been loving this highlighter from Becca Cosmetics in the shade Pearl. And originally this was only available in this palette that Jaclyn Hill kind of, I don't think that she formulated this, but it like features champagne pop down here. I have been loving Pearl by Becca though, is the point of this really long ramble. It's a very stark white highlight, and especially when I feel like I've been very pasty and my skin has not had a lot of light, that very stark bright highlight can add a lot to my skin and just really perk me up. So I've been using that on really, really bad days when I just feel very dull, because it adds quite a bit of a sheen. It also is a dupe for the new Burberry highlighter. And on days when I feel like I don't want that stark white, I like to just mix it with champagne pop if that's something you already have in your collection. It makes it much more of like, I think, a wearable day-to-day highlight, as you can see here, like compared, I should swatch them side by side, compared with just Pearl to like Pearl and Champagne Pop. I just think it's a little bit more wearable and a little bit more of like a true skin tone color. Anyways, that's enough about that. Another drugstore product, man, so many drugstore favorites today, is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara. And I mentioned this on my vlog channel kind of recently, but I mentioned it like last month and just now put up the video. It is this really nice mascara for your brows. I am wearing it today. I got the shade Blonde because, no, Blonder Over Yonder. That's a really interesting name. Obviously, I'm still rocking the whole My Little Pony thing for now, but normally I am a blonde and my brows are very, very dark. This is nice because I can use it on days when I'm not doing anything else with my brows, and I feel like it kind of plumps them up and adds some color and keeps them laying down throughout the day. And then when I want to layer it over other brow products, I don't know, I feel like it lightens it a little bit. It makes it look a little bit more natural. There's something magical about this. And if you can't find this in stores, they sell it on drugstore.com right now. I'll make sure to link it down below. But this has been one of my favorite new brow products. For eyes, I really only have one favorite, and it's this IT Cosmetics Tightline Full Lash Length 3-in-1 Eyeliner Primer and Mascara. I use this as a lower lash mascara. I have tried to use it as a mascara primer. I feel like it doesn't really work like that. It is a very, very small brush, so if you think of like the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, it's kind of that sort of concept. I just like to like really lightly put this against the lower lashes. This is, I think, a sample size. I really don't know, but it's great for what I've been using it for. For lips, I wanted to mention the ColourPop Lippie Pencil in the shade Oh Snap. I've been layering this under various lipsticks here recently, mostly nude shades. This is what I wore under my nude lipstick to BeautyCon Dallas. I will also link that, get ready with me, down below. But this shade is so, so pretty, and I think that it goes with everything. It's a nice kind of neutral mauve-y shade, so it can pair with really cool tone lipsticks. It can pair under nudes and just give that shade a lot of depth. I think that it's easy to wear on its own, it's easy to wear with other shades, and I really like the ColourPop Lippie 6 formula. The camera's already beeping at me and telling me it's time to stop filming. I feel like I haven't even been talking that long, but my favorite brush of the month was this Luxie 512 Small Contouring Brush. This brush is amazing for just contouring right along the cheeks. Normally I like something a little bit fluffier, and I like to do more bronzing than contouring, but if I really want like to chisel out my cheekbones, like I want a very precise contour, I love this. And I did get it in my BoxyCharm. I freaking love BoxyCharm, man, because it introduces me to amazing products like this. But I really like this brush. It's very, very soft. The way that it's shaped is so easy to contour with, and I've washed it like 10 times already just using it this month, and I feel like it's just held up very, very well, and it feels like a very high quality brush. My last sort of beauty item is this e.l.f. pack of brush cleanser wipes. These come in individually wrapped little plastic things, and I like to take them when I travel, especially when it's like I haven't had a chance to wash my makeup brushes. What you do is you take the little cloth and you wipe against it whatever brush you need to clean. Then you wipe that against like a dry surface, like a towel or a paper towel or something, and then set it down to completely dry. It won't be soaked, but it'll be a little bit moist from the wipe. And it just takes off anything that was on the brush. It's more of a spot cleaning thing. It's not a substitute for really cleaning your brushes, but it's great when you're on the go or when you're in a pinch. Getting into my fashion favorites, my favorite bikini this month was understandably this little mermaid bikini that I did an entire video on. It is this super cute bikini with like these seashell green bottoms and this gorgeous, gorgeous purple top. And I have heard from a lot of you guys that these green bottoms are sold out, but they have this entire suit in like gray scale print too, which may or may not have bought, but this is definitely my favorite. Before I got sick, I did wear this one more time in the month of March, even though the video that I filmed was I think back in January, just because I think this bikini is so cute and I want to use it as many times as I can while it is warm outside. My favorite dress of the month, if I can get it turned inside out, is this one from Boohoo, and I had the hardest time deciding what I was going to wear this to because I attended both South by Southwest and BeautyCon Dallas this month. The dress is so cute and I decided I wanted to save it for BeautyCon Dallas and take a billion pictures in it just because I love the dress. It is again from Boohoo and it's just this gorgeous, gorgeous floral print. It has these little like fluttery cap sleeves and there's something about them that is very flattering on the arm. I don't know why, I just thought it was so cute, and then it's just a traditional skater style where it flares out. If you guys only knew how long the pauses in between each take are because I'm so out of breath. I hate being sick. My favorite game this month was definitely Story of Seasons for the Nintendo 3DS. I don't understand the change up between Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons because Harvest Moon is still being produced, but I guess that Story of Seasons is its own thing, but it's still Harvest. I don't really understand. But in case you've ever played Harvest Moon, that's all this game is. It's a really, really fun like farming game. I love having my cows and my chickens and my pets. You can like get married and have kids and stuff. Like it's a very interesting game. It's like Sims, but mixed with Farmville, but better. I don't know, I really, really, really like it. So yeah, if you guys are interested in a game for the, I can't even point at this. If you guys are interested in a game for the 3DS, that is what I've been playing. My favorite show slash anime this month was Black Butler. Oh my god. I'm a huge anime lover and Black Butler was so good, you guys. I say was, but I have not watched the second season. I just finished the first one, I think at like the beginning of April, and I have not been able to watch the second season yet because I'm still so screwed up for the like ending of the first season and I'm not ready to see what happens. So it was a huge cliffhanger. If you like cute animes, I think that it's really cute, but I also think that the storyline is amazing. I think there's a lot of action in it. I think it's really funny. Like it hits all bases for me, and it might be my favorite anime of all time. And I've started to read the manga too, so yeah, Black Butler was absolutely my fave. For music favorites this month, I went to a nylon party at South by Southwest and Zara Larsson was playing there. And I went home and I looked her up because I didn't know who she was, but when I heard her sing, I was like, oh, like I've heard you before, like I've heard your songs. And I looked her up and she is just incredible. I love every song that she has out right now, but Never Forget You by Zara Larsson has been like my favorite. Before I realized I was sick, it was like my cardio song. It was like, I have been listening to it so much and I'm kind of sick of it now because I overplayed it for myself. Alright guys, I think that's about all the energy I have for today. So I hope you enjoyed this favorites video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.